Hello students, welcome to the class. In this chapter, we will learn some further advanced word processing skills of Microsoft Word 2010 application. This chapter will cover Introduction to Styles, that is Home tab, Insert tab, which includes tables and word art, Introduction to Flowchart, Working with graphics, Charts, Header and footer, page and section numbers, bookmark and hyperlink, working with connectors, page layout tab, which includes themes, page setup, page breaks and section break, page background, paragraph indenting and spacing, arrange group, advanced features of Microsoft Word, References tab, Table of Contents, Mailings tab, Mail merge, Review tab, Track changes, Proofreading, View tab, Different view options, Switch windows. Introduction to Styles, starting with Styles group, available under Home tab. Styles group deals with the font style of textual content. You can use styles to format your document, so you can quickly and easily apply a set of formatting choices consistently throughout your document. Use the preset styles in Word, or if you want formatting choices that are not available from the built-in styles and themes, you can modify an existing style and customize it to suit your needs. Right-click a style in the Styles gallery and click Modify. For easy access, add your style to the Styles gallery. Click Add to the Styles gallery. You can also define if the styles applies to the current document or to all your documents. Insert menu. You can insert a lot of objects in your document using this menu. You can also access the Insert tab by clicking on the Insert tab on ribbon. You can also notice that when you insert any object like a picture or chart or smart art graphics, some additional tabs appear on the ribbon. These tabs are called contextual tabs. Cover page. Microsoft Word offers a gallery of convenient pre-designed cover pages. Choose a cover page and replace the sample text with your own. On the Insert tab, in the Pages group, click Cover Page. Click a cover page layout from the gallery of options. After you insert a cover page, you can replace the sample text with your own text by clicking to select an area of the cover page, such as the title, and typing your text. If you insert another cover page in the document, the new cover page will replace the first cover page you inserted. To replace a cover page. To replace a cover page created in an earlier version of Word, you must delete the first cover page manually and then add a cover page with a design from the Word gallery. To delete a cover page. To delete a cover page inserted with Word, click the Insert tab. Click Cover Pages in the Pages group and then click Remove Current Cover Page. Page break. Inserting a page break. Word automatically inserts a page break when you reach the end of a page. If you want the page to break in a different place, you can insert a manual page break. Or you can set up rules for Word to follow so that the automatic page breaks are placed where you want them. This is especially helpful if you are working in a long document. Inserting a manual page break. Click where you want to start a new page. On the Insert tab, in the Pages group, click Page Break. Control where word places automatic page breaks. If you insert manual page breaks in documents that are more than several pages in length, you might have to change those page breaks as you edit the document. To avoid the difficulty of manually changing page breaks, you can set options to control where Word positions automatic page breaks. Preventing page breaks in the middle of a paragraph. Select the paragraph that you want to prevent from breaking onto two pages. On the Page Layout tab, click the Paragraph dialog box launcher and then click the Line and Page Breaks tab. Select the Keep Lines Together checkbox. Specify a page break before a paragraph. Specify a page break before a paragraph. Click the paragraph that you want to follow the page break. On the Page Layout tab, click the Paragraph dialog box launcher and then click the Line and Page Breaks tab. Select the page break before checkbox. Tables. Tables are an efficient way to display information in a concise and simple manner. You can use tables for presentations, tutorials, articles, and more. A table is a grid of cells arranged in rows and columns. Inserting tables. In inserting tables, the quickest way to add a table is to select the size you think you want on the table grid. Click the Insert tab, click Table, and then move the cursor over the grid until you highlight the right numbers of rows and columns. Click and the table appears in the document. The Table Tools Design and Layout tabs also appear with options for choosing different colors, table styles, and borders. Later, you can add or delete rows or columns in your table. Other ways to add a table. The grid inserts a basic table. If you need to do something different, you have three ways to make a table. For more control over the table size, click the Insert tab, click Table, and then click Insert Table. Then you can set the exact number of rows and columns and use the Auto Fit Behavior options to adjust the table size. If you have some text that will look better in a table, Word can change it into a table. And if the information is too complicated to fit in a basic grid, the Draw Table tool helps you draw exactly the table you want. Converting text to a table. You can use table templates to insert a table that is based on a gallery of pre-formatted tables. Table templates contain sample data to help you visualize what the table will look like when you add your data. In the text that you want to convert, insert a tab or a comma each place you want to start a new column. In the text that you want to convert, insert a tab or a comma each place you want to start a new column. Insert a paragraph. Mark each place you want to start a new row. Select the text. Click the Insert tab. Click Table and then click Convert Text to Table. Table command on the Insert tab. In the Convert Text to Table dialog box, under Separate Text at, click Tab or comma. Drawing a table. Click where you want to create the table. Click the Insert tab. Click Table and then click Draw Table. The pointer changes to a pencil. Draw a rectangle to make the table's borders. Then draw lines for columns and row inside the rectangle. To erase a line, click the Table Tools Design tab. Click Eraser and then click the line that you want to erase. Adding more cells, columns or rows to add more cells, columns or rows to your table. Put the cursor in the table where you want the new addition and right-click. The following menu will appear. Click on Insert and make a selection. Resizing the column or row. Rest your mouse on the edge of the column. It turns into a double-sided arrow. Click and drag to the desired size, moving the table to a different location in your document. To move the table to a different location in your document, move your mouse anywhere over the table. A small square will appear in the upper left corner of the table, and hold that square and drag your table to a new location in your document. Changing the border of the table. To change the border of the table, right-click anywhere in the table. Click Table Properties and then Borders and Shading. Make your changes and click OK. Deleting a table. From the page where the table is displayed, in the ribbon, click the Page tab and then click the Edit command. Click in the table you want to delete. In the ribbon, under Table Tools, click the Layout tab. In the Rows and Columns group, click Delete and then in the drop-down menu, select Delete Table. Quick tables are tables that are stored in galleries as building blocks. You can access and reuse quick tables at any time. If you frequently use a table with specific formatting, you can save a copy of the table in the Quick Tables gallery so that you don't need to recreate the table each time that you want to use it. Click where you want to insert a table. On the Insert tab in the Tables group, click Table. Point to Quick Tables and then click the table that you want. If necessary, replace the placeholder data in the table with the data that you want. Now let's see how to add a table to the Quick Tables gallery. Click in the table that you want to add. Under Table Tools, click the Layout tab. In the Table group, click Select and then click Select Table. On the Insert tab, in the Tables group, click Table. Point to Quick Tables and then click Save Selection to Quick Tables gallery. Fill out the information in the Create New Building Block dialog box. Name. Type a unique name for the building block. Gallery, select tables from the list. Category, select a category such as General or Built-in, or create a new category. Description. Type a description of the building block. Save and click Building Blocks in the list. You can select a different template in the Save in list if you want the table to be available in that template. A template must be open to be displayed in the list of template names. Options. Choose one of the following. Select Insert in Own Paragraph to make the content into its own paragraph, even if the cursor is in the middle of a paragraph. Select Insert Content in its own page to place the building block on a separate page, with page breaks before and after the building block. Smart Art Graphics. A smart art graphic is a visual representation of your information that you can quickly and easily create, choosing from among many different layouts to effectively communicate your messages or ideas. To see a video of a user creating smart art graphics, go to Community Video, add illustrations with smart art. Inserting a smart art illustration. Inserting a smart art illustration. Place the insertion point in the document where you want the graphic to appear. Select the Insert tab. Select the Smart Art command in the Illustrations group. a dialog box appears. Select a category to the left of the dialog box and review the Smart Art graphics that appear in the center. Select the desired Smart Art graphic and then click OK. To see more details about a graphic, click any image and a larger preview of the graphic with additional text details. To see more details about a graphic, click any image and a larger preview of the graphic with additional text details will appear on the right side of the dialog box. Creating a Smart Art graphic and adding text to it. Creating a Smart Art graphic and adding. Creating a Smart Art graphic and adding text to it. On the Insert tab in the Illustrations group, click Smart Art. In the Choose a Smart Art graphic dialog box, click the type and layout that you want. Enter your text by doing one of the following. Click Text in the text pane and then type your text. Copy text from another location or program. Click Text in the text pane and then paste your text. Notes: if the text pane is not visible, click the control. Text pane control. To add text in an arbitrary position close to or on top of your Smart Art graphic, on the Insert tab in the Text group, click Text box to insert a text box. If you want only the text in your text box to appear, right-click your text box. Click Format Shape or Format Text Box and then set the text box to have no background color and no border. Click in a box in the Smart Art graphic and then type your text. For best results, use this option after you add all of the boxes that you want. Adding or deleting shapes in Smart Art graphic. Adding or deleting shapes in Smart Art graphic. Click the Smart Art graphic that you want to add another shape to. Click the existing shape that is located closest to where you want to add the new shape. Under Smart Art Tools on the Design tab in the Create Graphic group, click the arrow under Add Shape. If you don't see the Smart Art Tools or Design tabs, make sure that you have selected the Smart Art graphic. Do one of the following. To insert a circle after the selected shape that will overlap the selected shape, click Add Shape After. To insert a shape before the selected circle that will overlap the selected shape, click Add Shape Before. Note: to add a shape from the text pane, click an existing shape. Move your cursor before or after the text where you want to add the shape, and then press Enter. To delete a shape from your Smart Art graphic, click the shape you want to delete, and then press Delete. To delete your entire Smart Art graphic, click the border of your Smart Art graphic and then press Delete. Change the colors of an entire Smart Art graphic. Change the colors of an entire Smart Art graphic. You can apply color variations that are derived from the theme colors to the shapes in your Smart Art graphic. Click your Smart Art graphic. Under Smart Art Tools on the Design tab in the Smart Art Styles group, click Change Colors. If you don't see the Smart Art Tools or Design tabs, make sure that you have selected a Smart Art graphic. Click the color variation that you want. Applying a Smart Art style to a Smart Art graphic. Applying a smart art style to a smart art graphic. A smart art style is a combination of various effects such as line style, bevel, or 3D that you can apply to the shapes in your smart art graphic to create a unique and professionally designed look. Click your smart art graphic. Under Smart Art Tools on the Design tab in the Smart Art Styles group, click the smart art style that you want. To see more smart art styles, click the More button. Tips. Tips. If you already have text on a slide, you can convert the text to a smart art graphic. You can also customize your smart art graphic by adding individual shapes, removing shapes, moving shapes, resizing shapes, and formatting text. To start with a blank layout, delete all the placeholder text, such as text in the text pane, or press Ctrl A and then press Delete. If you are using Office PowerPoint 2010, you can animate your smart art graphic to emphasize each shape or each hierarchical level. To resize your entire smart art graphic, click the border of your smart art graphic and then drag the sizing handles in or out until your smart art graphic is the size that you want. For new Smart Art Graphics layouts, see free new Smart Art Graphics available. Flowchart. Introduction to Flowchart. Flowcharts are planning tools that represent an algorithm or process. Flowchart is a great tool for breaking down difficult to understand processes into accessible concepts. They are commonly used by software developers and system analysts to design systems. MS Word 2010 has a good variety of basic options for preparing simple flowcharts. Once the flowchart has been illustrated, it is easy to take a bird's eye view and understand the whole process. Just the process of drawing the flowchart can help to clear your own logic and give you insights to make it better. Flowchart helps you examine any process. You can use it to communicate steps to other people involved in a process. Flowcharts organize a process by removing redundant steps. It helps identify and troubleshoots potential problems. It allows improving a process. Inserting a canvas. Inserting a canvas. Word flowcharts are best contained within a drawing canvas. You can insert shapes directly into a Word document, but using a canvas has several advantages. They act as a container for the shapes, making it easier to position or reposition a flowchart in a document. Certain features like arrows that connect to shapes only work in a canvas. You can add formatting to the canvas itself, giving the flowchart an attractive backdrop. To insert a canvas, click the Insert tab on the Word ribbon and click the Shapes drop-down button. Below the gallery of shape types, select the bottom menu item labeled New Drawing Canvas as shown to the right side. Drawing flowcharts. Drawing flowcharts. Start with a blank Word document. Place your title at the top. Generally, you will want to center it. Click Insert and then Shapes on the ribbon under Illustration command group and select a shape in the Flowchart section of the Shapes menu. You then use the plus-shaped cursor to position and choose the size of the shape. It will be apparent how it looks once you let go of the mouse button. You can alter the position by left-clicking the shape and moving it. Adding a flowchart shape. Adding a flowchart shape. Adding shapes is pretty straightforward. Click the Insert tab on the ribbon. Click the Shapes drop-down. Click on the shape type you want to add. Click in the canvas area, holding the left button down while dragging the mouse to add the shape. Aligning shapes. The best approach is to select all the shapes you want to align, which will cause Word to display the Format tab. On the Format tab, click the Align drop-down menu shown below, making sure the Align Selected Objects item is checked. You can then use the Alignment tool to align the shapes automatically. Resizing and rotating shapes. Resizing and rotating shapes. If you click on a shape, resize handles appear on the shape's border, allowing you to click and drag a side or corner. The green dot at top is the rotation adjustment handle. Alternately, you can right-click on the shape and select Format Auto Shape from the context menu. Clicking the Size tab on the Format Auto Shape window will allow you to set the height, width and rotation angle to specific values. Graphics. Inserting Clipart. Graphics. Inserting Clipart. The term Clipart refers to the pre-made images that Word has stored and you can use to illustrate your document. You can browse through many different options or search for a specific image. Select the Insert tab. Select the Clip Art option. A search box appears on the right side of your screen. Type your search terms in the entry field labeled Search For. Your search results appear below. Scroll through and select the image that you would like to use in your document. Deleting Clipart. Select on the Clipart image you would like to delete. Press the Delete key on your keyboard. Inserting and deleting images saved on your computer. Inserting and deleting images saved on your computer. You can insert your own images into a Word document to complement a set of directions, a presentation, or anything similar. You can insert any images saved on your computer into your document. Inserting an image saved on your computer. Inserting and deleting images saved on your computer. Inserting and deleting images saved on your computer. You can insert your own images into a Word document to complement a set of directions, a presentation, or anything similar. You can insert any images saved on your computer into your document. Inserting an image saved on your computer. Select the Insert tab. Select the Picture option. Your Documents box appears. The Picture option is almost directly beneath the Insert tab. Browse through your folders until you find the picture you wish to insert. Select the Insert option. Word inserts the selected image into your document. You can insert an image that is saved almost anywhere on your computer. Deleting an image. Deleting an image. Select the image you wish to delete. Press the Delete key on your keyboard. Charts. Charts are excellent for conveying information in a concise and efficient manner. You can use charts for many different things, such as presentations, lectures, and tutorials. In Microsoft Word 2010, you can insert many kinds of data charts and graphs, such as column charts, line graphs, pie charts, bar charts, area graphs, scatter graphs, stock charts, surface charts, donut charts, bubble graphs, and radar graphs. Inserting a chart. Select the Insert tab. Select the Chart option. A box appears on your screen. You can pick what type of chart to use from the various options Word offers. Select the type of chart you want to insert into your document. Select OK. Your screen splits and the chart appears on the left in a Word document, while a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet with the chart's dimensions appears in another. You can edit the exact dimensions of your chart in the Excel spreadsheet your computer provides. Your changes automatically appear in your Word document. Editing a chart. Enter your preferences in the Excel spreadsheet on the right half of the screen. You can change the chart dimensions, the names of certain sections, and more. Your changes automatically appear in your Word document. Make the changes in the actual Word document when editing the title. Deleting a chart. Select the chart you wish to delete. Press the Delete key on your keyboard. Editing a chart. Enter your preferences in the Excel spreadsheet on the right half of the screen. You can change the chart dimensions, the names of certain sections, and more. Your changes automatically appear in your Word document. Make the changes in the actual Word document when editing the title. Deleting a chart. Select the chart you wish to delete. Press the Delete key on your keyboard. Tips. Tips. To get a good idea of what you can add to or change in your chart, under Chart Tools, click the Design, Layout and Format tabs, and then explore the groups and options that are provided on each tab. Note: if you don't see the Chart Tools, make sure that you click anywhere inside the chart to activate it. You can also access design, layout and formatting features that are available for specific chart elements, such as chart axis or the legend, by right-clicking those chart elements. Header and footer. Header and footer. Headers and footers are areas in the top, bottom and side margins of each page in a document. You can insert or change text or graphics in headers and footers. For example, you can add page numbers, the time and date, a company logo, the document title or file name, or the author's name. Inserting the same header or footer on each page. Microsoft Office Word 2010 includes many pre-designed headers or footers that you can insert into your document, or you can create a header or footer from scratch. See information later in this chapter for steps to include the following popular items in the header or footer: page number, file name, document title, author's name or other document property, current date. Inserting a predefined header or footer. Inserting a predefined header or footer. On the Insert tab in the Header and Footer group, click Header or Footer. Click the header or footer design that you want. Note: if you don't see a gallery of header or footer designs, there might be a problem with the building blocks template on your computer. The header or footer is inserted on every page of the document. Notes: if necessary, you can format the text in the header or footer by selecting the text and using the formatting options on the mini toolbar, which is a part of the Microsoft Office Fluent interface. If you want to switch to a different predefined header or footer, repeat these steps and choose a different header or footer from the gallery. Inserting a custom header or footer. Inserting a custom header or footer. On the Insert tab in the Header and Footer group, click Header or Footer. Click Edit Header or Edit Footer. Type text or insert graphics and other content by using the options in the Insert group on the Design tab under the Header and Footer Tools tab. Tip: to save the header or footer that you created to the gallery of header or footer options, select the text or graphics in the header or footer and then click Save Selection as New Header or Save Selection as New Footer. Make the first page header or footer different from the rest of the pages. Make the first page header or footer different from the rest of the pages. On the first page of the document, double-click the header or footer area. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Options group, select the Different First Page checkbox. Note: if your document includes a cover page from the gallery of cover pages in Office Word 2007, the Different First Page option is already turned on. Inserting or editing a header or footer on this page does not affect the other pages in the document. Create a header or footer or make changes to the existing header or footer on the first page. Different or no header footer for the first page. Different or no header footer for the first page. On the first page of the document, double-click the header or footer area. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Options group, select the Different First Page checkbox. Note: if the Different First Page checkbox is already checked, do not clear it. Go on to the next step. In the first page header or first page footer area, delete the contents of the header or footer. Making the header or footer different for odd and even pages. For example, you can use the title of the document on odd numbered pages and the chapter title on even numbered pages. Or for a booklet, you can place page numbers on odd numbered pages to be on the right side of the page and page numbers on even numbered pages to be on the left side of the page. This way, the page numbers are always on the outside edge when the pages are printed on both sides of the paper. Click an odd numbered page, such as the first page of your document. On the Insert tab in the Header and Footer group, click Header or Footer. In the gallery of headers or footers, click a design labeled odd page, such as austere, that is odd page. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Options group, select the Different Odd and Even Pages checkbox. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Navigation group, click Next section to advance the cursor to the header or footer for even-numbered pages. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Header and Footer group, click Header or Footer. In the gallery of headers or footers, click a design labeled Even Page, such as austere, that is even page. Notes: if necessary, you can format text in the header or footer by selecting the text and using the formatting options on the Office Fluent mini toolbar. If you want to switch to a different predefined header or footer, repeat these steps and choose a different header or footer from the gallery. Creating odd and even headers or footers in a document that already has headers or footers. Creating odd and even headers or footers in a document that already has headers or footers. Double-click in the Header or Footer area. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Options group, select the Different Odd and Even Pages checkbox. The existing header or footer is now configured for odd-numbered pages only. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Navigation group, click Next section to advance the cursor to the header or footer for even-numbered pages, and then create the header or footer for even-numbered pages. Making the header or footer different in each section or chapter. If your document is divided into sections, you can vary the headers and footers so that they display different content for each section. For example, if your document is divided into chapters by using sections breaks, the chapter title can be displayed in the header of each chapter. Tip: if you are unsure whether your document has sections, you can search for them. Click Drafts on the status bar. On the Home tab in the Find group, click Go To. Click Section. Click Next to find section breaks in the document. Draft View makes it easy to see the section breaks in the document. Adding section breaks to a document. If your document is not divided into sections, you can insert section breaks where you want the header or footer to vary. Starting at the beginning of the document, place the cursor at the beginning of the page where you want to start varying the header or footer. On the Page Layout tab in the Page Setup group, click Breaks, and then under Section Breaks, click Next Page. Place the cursor at the beginning of the next page where you want to vary the header or footer, such as the first page of a new chapter. On the Page Layout tab in the Page Setup group, click Breaks, and then under Section Breaks, click Next Page. Repeat steps 3 and 4 for every section break that you want in the document. Using a document section breaks to vary the header or footer. Using a document section breaks to vary the header or footer. If your document is already divided into sections, you can use the section breaks to configure headers and footers. Starting at the beginning of the document, click in the first section for which you want to vary the header or footer. On the Insert tab, in the Header and Footer group, click Header or Footer. Click Edit Header or Edit Footer. On the Headers and Footers tab, in the Navigation group, click Link to Previous to break the connection between the header or footer in this section and the previous section. Change the existing header or footer, or create a new header or footer for this section. In the Navigation group of the Design tab, Header and Footer Contextual tab, click Next section to advance the cursor to the header or footer of the next section. On the Headers and Footers tab, in the Navigation group, click Link to Previous to break the connection between the header or footer in this section and the previous section. Change the existing header or footer, or create a new header or footer for this section. Repeat the previous 3 steps for all of the sections in the document. Inserting a page number. If your document already has content in the header or footer, you can add the page number to the header or footer. If you want to use one of the pre-formatted page number designs, but you want more information in the header or footer than just the page number, it is easiest to start with a page number and then add other text or graphics to the header or footer. Note: many of the footer designs in the gallery of footers already include the page number as a part of the content. Inserting file name of the document in header footer. Inserting file name of the document in header footer. Place the cursor where you want to insert the file name in the header or footer. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Insert group, click Quick Paths and then click Field. In the Field Names list, click File Name. If you want to include the path as part of the file name, select the Add Path to File Name checkbox. Security note: because field codes can be visible to anyone reading your document, be sure that the information you place in field codes is not information that you want kept private. Inserting document title, author's name, or other document property. Inserting document title, author's name, or other document property. Place the cursor where you want to insert the document property in the header or footer. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Insert group, click Quick Paths. Point to Document Property and then click the document property that you want. Inserting current date. Inserting current date. Place the cursor where you want to insert the date in the header or footer. Under Header and Footer Tools, on the Design tab, in the Insert group, click Date and Time. In the Available Formats list, click the format in which you want the date and time if you want to appear. Removing the header or footer. Removing the header or footer. Click anywhere in the document. On the Insert tab, in the Header and Footer group, click Header or Footer. Click Remove Header or Remove Footer. The headers or footers are removed from the entire document. Important: if you created different first page or odd and even headers or footers, or if there are sections that are not linked, be sure to remove the headers or footers from each different page or section. Bookmark. Bookmark. A bookmark identifies a location or a selection of text that you name and identify for future reference. For example, you might use a bookmark to identify text that you want to revise at a later time. Instead of scrolling through the document to locate the text, you can go to it by using the bookmark dialog box. You can also add cross-references to bookmarks. For example, after you insert a bookmark in a document, you can refer to that bookmark from other places in the text by creating cross-references to the bookmark. Adding a bookmark. Adding a bookmark. Select the text or item to which you want to assign a bookmark, or click where you want to insert a bookmark. On the Insert tab in the Links group, click Bookmark. Under Bookmark name, type or select a name. Bookmark's name must begin with a letter and can contain numbers. You cannot include spaces in a bookmark name. However, you can use the underscore character to separate words. For example, first heading. Click Add. Linking to bookmarks within your document. Linking to bookmarks within your document. Highlight and select with your cursor the text that will be linked to a bookmark. From the Insert tab, select Hyperlink. From the Insert Hyperlink window, select Place in this document. Select a bookmark to link your text to from the list. The highlighted text you selected should be displayed in the Insert Hyperlink window. When you are finished, click the OK button. Your text should now be hyperlinked to your bookmark. To test the link, press and hold the Control key on your keyboard and click the text. It should take you to your bookmark. Delete a bookmark. Delete a bookmark. On the Insert tab in the Links group, click Bookmark. Click either name or location to sort the list of bookmarks in the document. Click the name of the bookmark you want to delete. Click Delete. Hyperlinks. When adding a hyperlink to a document or project of some sort, it is messy to simply place the entire URL into the document. You can add hyperlinks to link to a web page or outside document, or you can add internal hyperlinks that link to a section later in your document. Adding hyperlinks to your document can help readers quickly access contact information, other parts of the document, and any additional information online that you want to share. Hyperlinks have two basic parts: the address of the web page, email address, or other location they are linking to, and the display text or image. Creating hyperlinks. Right-click a desired word or portion of the document and select Hyperlink. Linking to existing file or web page. Linking to existing file or web page. It will bring up Insert Hyperlink dialog. From the left sidebar, select Existing file or web page. From right sidebar, select the file for which to want to create a hyperlink. And from Text to Display, enter text you want to display instead of a file path. Under Address, for creating hyperlink for a web page, enter web page address. Click OK to continue. Linking within document. Linking within document. Move to Insert Hyperlink dialog, and from the left sidebar, select Place in this document. From Main dialog, you can select Headings, Bookmarks to create hyperlink with. From Text to Display, enter text you want to display. Click OK to continue. As we have linked heading in the document, thus, upon click, it will lead us to specified heading. Removing a hyperlink. Removing a hyperlink. Right-click the hyperlink. Click Remove Hyperlink. After you create a hyperlink, you should test it. If you have linked to a website, your web browser should automatically open and display the site. If it doesn't work, check the hyperlink address for misspellings. Working with connectors. Connectors. Working with connectors. A connector is a line that has connection points at the ends of the line and stays connected to the shapes that you attach it to. They are different from conventional lines because connectors, as the name implies, stay connected to the shapes they are linked to. Move any connected shape and the connectors move and reorient with the shapes automatically. The three types of connectors are straight, elbow that is angled, and curved. Formatting connectors in Word 2010 is straightforward. Just as with flowchart shapes, when you click a connector, the Format tab will be active, and a list of built-in styles is available for quick selection. When you rearrange shapes that are joined with connectors, the connectors remains attached to and move with the shapes. If you move either end of a connector, that end detaches from the shape, and you can then attach it to another connection site on the same shape or attach it to another shape. After the connector attaches to a connection site, the connector stays connected to the shapes no matter how you move each shape. Steps to connect two flowchart shapes. Steps to connect two flowchart shapes. Insert two flowchart shapes. Now access the Insert tab of the ribbon and click the Shapes button. This will bring up the Shapes drop-down gallery. Select the arrow shape, which is second shape within the lines category. This shape is a connector that has an arrowhead at one end. We need the arrowhead end of the connector to be connected to first shape, and the non-arrowhead end will emanate from the second shape. When you select the required connector, the cursor changes into a crosshair. Notice that as you move the cursor near to the second shape, you will find several blue round handles highlighted on the shape. Click on any of these blue handles to establish one end of your connector. Move the cursor towards the shape you want to connect. Click again on any of the blue round handles on the second shape to create the connector between two shapes. Note that the arrowhead of the connector will show at this end. Save your document. This creates a connector. Select any shape and click on the arrow keys on your keyboard to nudge the shape. You will find that the connector reorients according to the new position of the shape.